Most people see the chart as a record of what has happened. They see history. They react to the past, chasing ghosts on the screen. A spike up, they buy. A dip down, they sell. It's a frantic dance, always a step behind the music. They think speed is the answer. Faster execution, faster data, faster reactions. But reacting, no matter how quickly, means you're already late. You're playing the market's game, by the market's rules. And the market is a cruel game master. It thrives on your panic, your hope, your desperation. It feeds on the reactive herd. But there is another way, a quieter way. It isn't about being faster, it's about being earlier. It's the difference between chasing a wave and knowing where the tide will turn. The masters of this domain don't react, they anticipate. They don't see a chart of the past, they see a map of probabilities. They see the faint footprints of the future being laid down in the present. This isn't about a crystal ball, that's a fool's errand. Prediction in its purest form is not arrogance. It's not a claim to know the unknowable, it's awareness, deep, refined, and sharpened into timing. It's about understanding the narrative beneath the noise. What is the story the market is trying to tell? It whispers its intentions before it shouts its moves. It leaves clues in the structure, in the volume, in the exhaustion of a trend. The reactive trader sees a red candle and panics. The anticipatory trader sees that same red candle and recognizes the final desperate gasp of sellers before the turn. They see the setup, not the immediate outcome. They're not waiting for confirmation. Their analysis is the confirmation. They act not on what the price is doing, but on what it is most likely to do next. This requires a profound shift in mindset. You must move from being a passenger tossed about by the market's whims to being a navigator. You study the currents, the winds, the stars. You plot a course. You don't control the ocean, of course, no one does, but you can position your sail to catch the wind when it shifts. You place your orders where the price is going, not where it has been. You are waiting for the market to arrive at your destination. This is a lonely path. The herd will call you crazy. You'll sell when they're euphoric, and you'll buy when they're terrified. You'll be standing still while they are running. The irony is that this foresight looks like inaction to the outside world. It is a quiet confidence, a stillness in the heart of the storm. While others are glued to the 1-minute chart, their hearts pounding with every tick, the anticipatory trader might be reading a book, waiting for an alert. Their work was done hours, even days before. They analyzed, they planned, they set their traps. Now they simply wait. They are not chasing volatility, they are positioning themselves to be the calm center around which volatility pivots. They are, in a sense, orchestrating it. To develop this skill is to develop a deep intimacy with the market's personality. Every asset has its own rhythm, its own habits, its own tells. You learn its tendencies like you would a lover's. You know when it's being honest and when it's trying to deceive you. You see the subtle shift in its breath before it makes a major move. This is the art. The science is the charting, the patterns, the indicators. But the art is the interpretation, the feel, the intuition born from thousands of hours of focused observation. It's a state of flow where you are no longer separate from the chart. You are part of its unfolding story. This isn't an easy path. It demands patience that borders on the divine. It requires a level of conviction that can withstand the psychological warfare of a market designed to make you doubt yourself. You will be wrong. Anticipation is about probabilities, not certainties. But your edge is that you place your bets on high-probability scenarios before the crowd even realizes they exist. Your wins are cleaner, your losses are smaller, and more controlled because you entered on your terms. You are not forced into a bad position by a sudden, violent move. You were already there, waiting. So stop reacting, stop chasing, take a breath. Step back from the screen. Look for the narrative, not just the price. Where is the tension building? Where is the pressure likely to release? Learn to listen to the market's whispers. The real edge isn't in the speed of your reaction, but in the depth of your perception. Don't be the effect, be the cause. Don't chase the price, let the price come to you. This is the difference between being a gambler and being the house. It's the only edge that truly matters. Thank you for spending this time with me. If these thoughts resonated, consider subscribing and joining the conversation. Until next time, trade with awareness.